What I mean by that, man, there was this energy.
Hey man, Lions man. Hey, what up, homie? I hope God is blessed
With a little physical energy. There was this energy.
Hey man, aggressive, dancing around. And I'll be straight
With a
you,
little
man.
physical dancing, man. This energy.
What up, what up? It's Garage Gym Homie, baby. And today, I'm reviewing another hitter from Kilo Labs, Supreme Pre-Training Matrix Limited Edition, homie. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out every day for you. So click subscribe and let's get into this, homies. Hey, if you like what I have to say about this hitter, I'm going to link below where to get it. This was sent over to me by supkings.com. Discount code GGH15. They'll have your good dope to you in 2 freaking days, homeboy. Link it below with the discount code. And, man, I just want to say something, man. I was thinking about it. Anybody going through something right now, man, this is from my heart, man. From the deepest place. Sometimes we monkey around, I clown around from the head. This one's from the heart, man. If you're going through something, man, I just want you to remember this. God has taken us this far, man. He's not going to stop now. I promise you, homie, this ain't the end for you. Everything in the end is going to be okay. And if it ain't okay, then this ain't the end. Just remember that, man. We've been taken so far, it ain't going to stop now, man. This too shall pass. See, a lot of times we load our plate, man, with a lot of stuff, and God doesn't load our plate with all that stuff. A lot of that we put on ourselves. God puts some stuff on us, but a lot of that stuff we put on ourselves, and we don't need to, homies. And it's very hard to tell the difference sometimes. What stuff God assigns to us and what we put on ourselves. It's hard. But if you follow your heart, man, you sit still for a minute and ask for the answers. I promise it'll come, man. If you sit quiet and listen, man. You have the answer right there within you, man. All you got to do is listen for it, homie. I promise you. That's what I'm going to say, man. Anyone going through something, remember, man, you've been taken this far. This too shall pass, homie. It ain't going to stop now, man. Now let's get down to business, homie. Their first pre-workout I reviewed, Hybrid, one of the best pre-workouts I've used in a long time, homie. I mean, that is a top-notch hitter, man. So this has a label that is not too far off, homie. Not too far off. You want to talk quality DMHA, homie? I mean, 8 or 9 on the PP Tingle scale. That's what Kilo Labs, homie, is delivering. So they got cool labels here, man. Cool labels. We're gonna talk about it, man. So let's talk about the facts. They ain't doing that 1 scoop, 2 scoop trash, homie. They're giving us 1 scoop, 14.76 grams. See, I like that, man. Not too much thinking involved. They're telling you what to do. Fully disclosed label. And judging by the last pre-workout I took, I believe that everything they say in there is in there. From the pumps to everything else, homie. So let's talk about it. They're giving you 25 servings in a container. 1 scoop, 14.76 grams. And just so you know, this was a little clumped up. Not clumped up, pasty, like that good Coke, you know. Good Coke ain't powdery, homie. It's like, it's a little moist, pasty. That's how this is, man. I mean, it really does kind of resemble it. Kilo Labs, man. That's a kind of a shady name. Anyway, so yeah, so what I was going to say, there was a point to that. Even though it was a little pasty, clumped up, not to where you wouldn't want to use it. Just a little bit of stickiness. A level scoop was still the exact weight, homie. A level scoop was still 15 grams. So usually when it's clumped up, the scoop is off. But this one was correct. So they're giving us the explosive matrix. Caffeine anhydrous, 400 milligrams. That's on the highest end I really like to see, homie. Because if you can make a pre-workout work well with, you know, 300 to 400 or 250 to 400, really, you're in the game, baby. You're doing something right. You don't need to jack us up on the caffeine, because where do you go from there? All it does is raise your tolerance. Then they're talking 2-amino, DMHA. Is this Juglins, English Walnut, ICP, America's Most Wanted trash? Or is it the higher than giraffe vagina variety? I'm going to let you know, homie. The authority of DMHA is here. The STIM gods have sent me down. They've said, GGH, we're going to give you the authority. We're going to give you the PP tingle scale, and you're going to let the fine folks know, based on the PP tingle scale, how good the DMHA is in supplements. It's new to the industry, man. Y'all ain't never heard of the PP tingle scale, man. Only review channel doing a PP tingle scale. Let's see if it catches on. I doubt it will. Huperzine A, 100 micrograms. That gets you focused. See, I'm feeling good, man. Feeling good. God has blessed me, man. I know he's blessed you too, man. 100 micrograms. That gets you focused and dialed in. Thinking about the weights. Forgetting about your Tinder dates. Women don't freaking like you, homie. You're taking too much DMHA, man. You're too high on the PP tingle scale. You're doing rubber jerks, homie. Women don't like that, man. They swipe left on that. Citrulline malate. Then they're giving us the performance and pump matrix. Citrulline malate, 4 grams. They're not telling us the ratio. I assume it's 2 to 1. So, I don't know, 2.5 grams of citrulline, 1.5 grams malic acid, I believe, something like that. I could be off. Beta-alanine, 3.2 grams, clinically dosed for you Fauci juniors. That's for the warm, fuzzy hug, the tingles, the revved up feeling, the endurance, the lactic acid buffering, a few extra reps, homie. Betaine anhydrous, 3 grams, not 2.5, dog. That's that strong alpha male iron pumper formula, man. That keeps you focused in on a passion, man. Gets you thinking about lifting some iron, dog. Not fighting with your dang family at the dinner table about what they tell you to fight about on the television, homie. Because you're freaking weak. You ain't taking enough betaine, so you get sucked into the news like a weak little beta male. Anti-beta. That's what betaine is. Anti-beta male ingredient. Hydroprime, 2 grams. That's that glycerol, and I have to assume that's why it clumps up a little. The other one had no clumps at all. And I had the glycerol too, I think. And then coconut powder, that's for hydration, homie. 500 milligrams, great ingredient. All right, man, so I took the drink, man. I came to the dance floor. It was time for some serious iron pumping, man. This is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say about this, homie. Look, man, the first thing I felt with this about 8 minutes after ingesting it was some beta. The beta tingles came, the beta tingles went, but they were there. Nice head itchers, nice sense of urgency type feeling. This was a smooth pre-workout. This was a slow builder. Completely different experience than hybrid. Yeah, pretty different experience than hybrid. Yes, okay. I will stick to that statement. Now, the energy comes in, man, about 15 minutes after. Comes in pretty quick. This one takes a little longer for the mental aspect to kick in. I think the other one had a rhyogenesis. This one takes about 25 minutes to start feeling that mental. And then it starts building and building and building. And you say, yeah, man, they have the quality DMHA in here. This is the good one. The physical energy was just enough, matched up perfectly with the mental focus, mental endurance. Now, this was much more, definitely elevates your mood, much more of the focus variety. It's semi-euphoric. You still get a little bit of the euphoria, nice tingles. I would say if the other one was like an 8 or 9 on the PP tingle scale, this was closer to like a 7 on the PP tingle scale. So it was a little bit less of the euphoric feeling, but I promise you, homie, the DMHA was still unquestionably there and very, very quality. Puts you in a good mood. Your endurance is going to be insane on this. I mean, you get lost in your training. This is one of those pre-workouts where that mental aspect is so good, from the focus to the endurance to the some mood, the buzzy, the whole thing, where you just forget what music you're playing. You are just sucked into your dang workout, set after set after set after set, iron pumping, homie, thinking about nothing but hitting the dang weights hard, man. You ain't thinking about not efficacious doses of citrulline or none of that garbage, homie. You're a serious iron pumper on this. By 50 minutes after ingesting it, 45 to 50, you have a realization and you're like, yep, I'm high. They did it again, homies. They did it again. So I would say the positives of this, there was a little less negative side effects from hybrid. Hybrid, for some reason, I don't know if the urea did something, whatever it was different in there, came with super, negative side effects, lasted like freaking 8 hours, homie. This was just the tiniest bit toned down, so it didn't come with kind of any cracked out feeling after. With hybrid, I was like, okay, man, I'm on one now all dang day, and I'm a little cracked out. This kind of toned down just enough where you get every benefit of the DMHA and the energy and everything's in here, but not any of the negative side effects of keeping you up or anything like that. It's very interesting how switching like 2 ingredients around changes everything. Did I say there was theobromine in here? Yeah, 150 milligrams, great amount. So yeah, man, this was a great pre-workout, homie. You're just gonna be going, man. It's just a good DMHA, head buzz, great physical energy. The pumps are solid on it. You can definitely add a pump formula or some pump pills to it. I would definitely say without them, the pumps are solid enough where you're gonna feel kind of a full, nice feeling. The glycerol does that for me, but you're gonna be training really hard. But they weren't so amazing where you couldn't add like a non-STIM pump formula, just some pumps, man, on top of it. The focus was incredible on it. Everything was good on it, man. So we covered it all. It was just a tiny bit toned down from the high DMHA feeling as the hybrid, but it was still there, super apparent, super quality DMHA, a little bit less negative side effects after training, a little less cracked out feeling. Homie, I got to run, but another hitter, man, another hitter. And I got their fat burner in, Blaze. I'm going to review that soon, and their pump and their sleep. So I really like what they're doing here, man. Simple freaking label, and it just hits the spot. So I give this 2 thumbs up, homie. Great hitter right here. Garage Gym Homies. Always going to give it to you straight till the end of the days. If you like the review, subscribe to the channel if you didn't freaking like the review. Also subscribe to the channel. Together, let's get this dang muscle. I'm out.